Welcome to the Digital Leaders 100 Awards 2020. Now, please welcome your host, one of the best stand-ups in the business. Not only that, he's an author, a columnist, and a podcaster too. He's a mod, he's a regular at the Comedy Store, and, ladies and gentlemen, his homemade chutney is second to none. And he's with us today for the Digital Leaders 100 Awards. Please welcome Mr. Ian Moore.
Thank you very much. Hello and welcome everyone. I'm excited to be here with you tonight. Well, of course I'm excited to be here because I'm at home. It would be a pretty poor start if I wasn't excited to actually be home. But it's a pleasure to be at the Digital Leaders 100 Awards. I think what we've all learned in the last few months is that digital leaders happen everywhere. Everybody's household has a digital leader and they're generally under the age of 13. Everybody kept going on about homeschooling and how difficult that was. Homeschooling here, I have to be honest with you, was mainly me learning off my kids. That's how we did it. We tried the homeschooling thing. We started off with great optimism and very organised, and we had a timetable, and we'd get the kids up and we'd make sure they were dressed and ready to start schooling at home, as was the idea. And then about 3 or 4 weeks in, I think we did just what everybody else did and started teaching them how to mix gin and tonics for lunch. We just thought that was a better idea, teaching them actual life skills. But what you and what all digital leaders are doing is leading us into the future. We're all kind of used to being on the internet and working in this fashion, and there'll be people on here tonight whose lives have changed because of the internet, not just because of it's your job and you are a digital leader, but because that's the way life is. There'll be people on here who, for instance, maybe met their partner on an internet dating website, which is a wonderful thing. There should be no stigma attached to that. I met my wife on a dating website. It was well, it was awkward, frankly. We'd been married 6 years. Neither of us should have been there, to be perfectly honest with you. But it's what we've learned is from people like you. A few months ago, we wouldn't even have been doing this remotely. I am speaking to you from rural France, where I live. I'm doing my first award ceremony where I don't have to wear trousers. And we have our own digital leaders over here as well. For instance, I've come up with my own highly sophisticated social distancing tool which we use over here in France. It's one of these. I don't know if you've ever used one. Digital baguette. I'll put that there because that's for dinner. Honestly, it hasn't been that bad in lockdown over here in France. I have to say, we've been able to get used to it, mainly because people have just been striking from home, which has been an innovation in itself. To be perfectly honest with you. But before we get on with tonight's Digital Leaders 100 Awards, I'd like to introduce my co-host for these awards, and that is the star of National Lottery and the star of Strictly Come Dancing. Please welcome Mr. Alan Dedicoat, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, and to prove it, one of my balls, folks. And if number 48 is part of your selection, I promise to get it back in time for the next draw. Now, Ian, I have to say, whilst my location is very sort of modern, minimalist, plain, some may say, the venue you're at looks rather classy.
Thanks for bringing that up, Alan. This basically is all the stuff that my wife won't allow me to have in the house, so it stays in the office. It's what she calls English clutter, which is one of the reasons why I'm not allowed out of the office very often either. When I started doing these online events, I bought a backdrop that I would normally stand in front of. I don't know if you can see that. It's supposed to be a white brick wall, and I used it a couple of times and I kept getting complaints because people said I wasn't ironing my brick wall. So these things are fraught, as you know. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this award ceremony underway. This evening, for the first time in 8 years, we are gathering online to celebrate the achievements of those amazing digital leaders who are blazing a trail for the digital industry in the UK. And that's you lot, by the way. We had over 700 nominations this year, so just being on the list is a tremendous achievement in itself. So whatever happens tonight, congratulations to all our finalists. There are 14 awards to give out tonight, including our coveted award for the overall Digital Leader 100 2020 winner. But before we begin, can we thank our sponsors for tonight's awards? Without their support, These awards and all the great finalists and winners we're about to meet would not be possible, so a huge thank you from everyone involved. So, to get us underway, let's start with our newest award and exemplar category for 2020. It is the 5G Innovation of the Year. This award recognises a project, programme or initiative that demonstrates the wide possibility and opportunity presented by 5G across all sectors. So Alan, over to you.
Thanks, Ian. And to give this award, please welcome our category sponsor, CEO and founder of AQL, Professor Adam Beaumont. Welcome, Adam. Now, the top three in this category are Appiway, helping cities thrive from the curbside, using 5G-driven management solutions that enable intelligent mobility, better connecting cities with people and businesses. Liverpool 5G, a 5G health and social care testbed. And the Zeta Networks project with Ford, a manufacturing-based 5G encode project aiming to develop clear business cases and value propositions for 5G applications in the manufacturing industry. Adam, please, can you reveal the winner?
Sure, thank you. So this new category, 5G Innovation of the Year, has been created to recognise the innovative work that's been happening in the world of 5G across the public, private, charity sectors in the UK. And whilst the awards are virtual, the envelope is real. And I'd like to announce the winner. And the winner is Appiway. Congratulations.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Oh, that's great news. It's thanks DL100 for the award. It's great to have the work recognised among such a strong category and with so much great innovation coming out of 5G in the UK. It means a lot, and great to be backed by West Midlands 5G and to be working on building a scalable solution to address the problems that parking causes with congestion and build something that will make cities easier to access. So yeah, really excited. Thank you very much for the recognition and for the award.
Congratulations to Appiway, and that was Robin from Appiway being really excited. Also, congratulations to everyone working in the 5G area for staying sane in the face of some rampantly mad conspiracy theories. Now, our next category in the DL100 2020 is AI Innovation of the Year.